I remember when I was young and I would make wudu, I would put the water in my hands and I would close my fingers real tight and make sure there was no holes or anything like that. And I would see how long I could hold the water in my hand. And no matter how airtight I thought I had that water, it would always slowly slip out of my hand. Eventually it would be all gone. Now, that analogy can be used to describe anything from this life that we live, how every single day is slipping away. Our handhold with our kids, every day that passes, we have to let go a little bit and let them live their own lives, no matter how difficult it may be. However, it's befitting to use this to describe what is upon us, and that is Ramadan. How it's just slipping away from us, even though we're trying to hold on to it so tight. However, there were some of us who are actually doing the opposite, and they are pushing it away. The Prophet ﷺ said that some people fast and the only thing they get out of it is hunger and thirst. A wasted Ramadan. Looking at their clock the whole time, like, man, I just want to eat. Watching TV, doing anything to pass the time. Missing out on the humongous blessings that this month has. Which one are we? Which one are you? As these days have passed, is your resistance being upped? Are you learning that if you can stay away from food and drink, the things that are essential for you to survive, you can stay away from anything. Any habit can be broken because of this vital lesson that we're learning. Techniques. If you get too hungry or you get tempted, you just walk away. Oh, I can't be around food. I'm fasting. These are the things that we should implement when we're trying to kick other habits. Stay away from it. If the temptation gets too much, hey, excuse yourself. Or tell people, you know what, I'm trying to stay away from that. Not only that, the education that we're getting this month. We're reading the entire Quran. What are we getting out of it? Is it changing our lives? Because it should. When we stand to pray for hours, is it doing something to affect our heart? Or are we just sitting there like, man, I can't wait till this is done so it can be counted in the register that I prayed all the way, or that I read the whole Quran. And the month turned into a bunch of stats. I prayed all my prayers, I prayed all the way, I read the whole Quran. We can't stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with stats. We're doing these things to help us. We can't say, hey, you know, I made thousands of prayers, I read the Quran so many times, hey man, you gotta give me Jannah. No, it's deeper than that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to gain taqwa. He wants us to get closer to Him. And He's given us the tools in order to do that. He wants us to succeed during this month. That's why we are blessed to be in the last days, because it's not over. Have you ever been watching your favorite sports team and they were just losing the whole game? And something inspired them the last couple minutes and they started playing hard and they started hitting shots. And eventually they won the game. They won the championship. Right when you thought they were going to lose. This is that time to kick it into overdrive. Whether you think you're losing or you think you're winning during this month. Don't lose during these last few days if you think you're winning. And if you think you're losing, this is time to step it up so you can win. There's Laylatul Qadr, the night where it's like worshiping for 83 years. If we stand in prayer during this night, this beautiful night, we still can finish the Quran. It's still loads and loads of blessings out there. If we don't let this month slip away, and Allah wants us to win during this month. He's pushing us. He's rooting for us. So we have to step up and we have to perform. This month is meant to inspire. This month is meant to motivate us, is to wake us up as Muslims. Wake up that spirit inside of us. Put us back into our natural state, which is 100% submitted to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what are you going to do? We just have a few days left of Ramadan. It's time to get busy. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.